These are the 7 springs of Safa and Marwa. In our life, our entire struggles will begin to open these realities upon the soul, inshaAllah. First,
the first level of heavenly springs from among the 7 is conducted by angels, specifically created and assigned by Allah to inspire the actions of His servants.
So as you're struggling, Allah will make angels come to give isharat into your heart, because Allah loves the servant whom struggles in His way. So struggle is not a curse. Don't talk bad in relationship to Allah, why Allah did this to me, why Allah did, until one time a hammer hits your head and Allah says, enough with you. You talk very bad about me, you think very bad about me. So tariqah comes to teach adab, don't talk like that, don't even think like that. Allah loves His creation, and especially the ones whom He guided to the love of Sayyidina Muhammad, and they just don't know why they're here on earth. But your life is Safa Marwa, and the first spring that only Allah are describing in your struggles, Allah will begin to give angels that inspire and give guidance into the heart to make the decisions that are correct. Then the second spring that Allah begins to open into the heart of the servant.
The second spring that reaches Allah's servant is conducted by another type of angel, which makes him aware of what he has achieved in order to progress to a higher spiritual level. This is why sometimes people find they are in a bad situation that they deeply regret, and suddenly that situation leads to what we call faraj, a positive opening for them in their lives which brings them happiness.
When they inspire, they begin to inspire all the good ibadat and worshipness. So when does faraj come? At Fajr. Faraj, Fajr. So people say, I have difficulty, I have difficulty, I have difficulty. Well, when are you going to get your faraj and salvation? And the angels push into your heart, pray your fajr. So I can't wake up, shaykh. Force yourself to wake up. Drink a lot of water so your sleep is never that deep. And fajr, tahajjud, salatul najat, everything in the wazifa of the tariqah is based on faraj. All the words that you're reciting from these awliya is to have salvation. Because why? Maqam al-Mahmud is open. Sayyidina Muhammad al-Mustafa, Sayyidina Muhammad al-Mahmud alayhi salam, salatu salam, is what? The doors are open at Fajr, in which everybody is approaching the reality of Prophet at that time in your sujood in Salat al-Najat, you're asking for salvation, for things to be opened and difficulties to be closed. 3. The third spring in our life, when we sort of get the system and understand that we're going back and forth.
The third spring is different. On the Day of Promises, when all things were atoms in the Divine Presence, when Allah created your essence, your secrets, He also assigned you to the care of your murshid, who guides you through your internal states into the role you are destined to assume in this life and in ways to improve yourself. The murshid knows what inspirations the angels bring to your heart, guides you to the best outcome and removes your confusion.
What was 38:29 from Holy Qur'an? What was 38:29? Shahid, you read 38, Surah 38 verse 29.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم كتاب أنزلناه إليك مبارك ليدبروا آياته وليتذكر أولو الألباب صدق الله العلي العظيم.
I have the translation better one than that. Sadaqallahu al-Azim wa barakta Rasul Kareem. What we said, why is that alam al-Qur'an khalaq al-insan. You have been created and Allah taught the Qur'an upon your soul. Every creation has Qur'an written upon their soul. This is what makes the soul of creation to be noble and blessed, all souls. If the body is a kafir, if the body is taqut, it has nothing to do with the soul. The soul is created from Malik al-Haqq al-Mubeen and purified light of the Divinely Presence. Then what